Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Esper Cleric combo again, which is the Nomads in Core plus Darrow Spiritualist, infinite toughness into infinite life with Devour Flesh. We can also flip our creature with Inside Out to slam in for lethal. Infinite power, baby. This list comes to us from Ethan, who is a Patreon subscriber and is on the deck donation tier, so I really appreciate that, Ethan. Thank you very much. It's always nice to see the support, and I love being able to try out these lists from you and from everybody else that's supporting me. So let's get into the deck. So we have the combo pieces, which is Nomads in Core. It has 0 mana. The next 1 damage that would be dealt to this is dealt to another creature you control instead. We've got 4 of those, and then 7 of the creatures to target, which is this one, Dark Spiritualist, 2 mana. Whenever a cleric you control becomes the target of a spell or ability, it gets +0/+2. Or Task Force, whenever this specifically becomes the target of a spell or ability, it gets +0/+3. So that will give the infinite toughness. We also have Dizzy Spell, which can transmute to get the Nomads in Core. And then over here in the Counterspell suite, we also have Muddle the Mixture, which can muddle for Dark Spiritualist, Inside Out, Wedding Invitation to make our creature unblockable, or the Devour Flesh to finish the game. The rest of the counterspells are 4 Dispels, which is going to be very good on the combo turn, and then 2 Mana Leaks, which is similar to Prohibit, can just be decent about. I asked Ethan about Mana Leak versus Lose Focus, and he said he preferred Mana Leak for being able to just continue with the countering, and then be able to use just the single pip versus like a regular counterspell. The draw suite is 4 Ponder, 4 Preordain. This makes sense to me. I love having 4 Preordain, 4 Ponder, just a ton of cantripping, setting things up, and then 2 more Impulses. And then we have in the mana base 3 Lorien Revealed, and the rest are 1 Swamp, 4 Plains, 1 each of the dual lands, 3 Ash Barrens, and the rest are just straight up islands. This will keep us very blue, be able to cast all our draw spells and our counter spells. I think that makes sense to me. Looking forward to it. And then over here in the sideboard, we've got Prismatic Strands for red, maybe Bogles, a Negate, a Mana Leak, 3 Prohibits. That can be pretty decent versus fairies. Just kind of figuring out what specific types of counterspells you want. 4 Hydroblast. We've got a Tormod's Crypt for graveyard decks, probably just graveyard combo decks. Inside Out to continue to push the damage through. Fumes for go wide decks, and a Rite of Consumption. Rite of Consumption would be for like a Foglock deck where we can't actually attack for lethal, but we don't usually want to have that. 1 of here because of the Muddle the Mixture package, which is nice. Alright, if you're interested in doing a deck donation too, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/calicais. And then as always, leave a like and subscribe on the video. We'll see you in the matches. Round 1, we're on the play versus Bong 0411. Okay, so we have our Spiritualist. We can Dizzy Spell. Okay, I'm keeping. Let's lead on Island as the turn. We can Lorien Revealed for the white land. Our opponent plays an Obscura Storefront, which could mean they're on the black-white deck. Looks like probably black-white. Let's Island Cycle. Grab our Beachfront. Play that out, pass the turn. And then I'm going to cycle for the Swamp, I think. The Island cycling, so they're probably actually on Familiars. Yep. Okay, so Infinite Life is not going to win us the game. We actually have to attack. But they're not going to be actually like removal spelling our creatures, so we can get this out. Let's cycle for the Swamp. Get our Spiritualist onto the table. Play a Preordain. Okay. So these are all the cards we need, I guess. Top both of these, pass the turn. We can play the Wedding Invitation. And then we can later Dizzy Spell for our Nomads. Muddle the Mixture to get the Inside Out, and then swing in. Probably want to save the Muddle the Mixture in hand for like trying to sneak the inside out. Let's play the Wedding Invitation. Another Spiritualist. I don't think... I think I'd rather just Impulse. I'm going to Impulse before they can get me there. I'll take the inside out now. We'll attack you for 1. Now we need to Dizzy Spell for our Cleric, our Nomads, and then start holding up counter spells and then just try to find a moment to swing in for lethal. So our opponent plays Sunscape. They flashback the Deep Analysis to draw 2 cards, looking for land 4. They didn't find it. I'm going to Ponder. Didn't find... Well, Dispel I like. No. We're going to Transmute now. Rather than Nomads. I'm just going to pass. No sense attacking. Waste everybody's time. Okay. Their Vector Glider flips. Plays a Preordain. So I want to save the 1 mana interaction for the combo turn, because I need to be able to Dispel plus Muddle if possible. I really need another island for that. My opponent casts a Preordain. Going 1 top, 1 bottom. They're going to Ephemerate the Vector Glider, which is fine with me. So that lets them loot again. I turn on the match result. They drop a Deep Analysis, so they're going to flash that back. Okay, they have another land. And they did discard a counterspell earlier, so it's possible they're not on stuff like Prohibit. They're Nomads. I think if they use a counterspell here, I use the Muddle the Mixture to save on mana, just in case I draw another island for the next turn. I really shouldn't have gotten the Swamp. If this were an island, we would be winning here. Now they have to Ephemerate their Familiar to keep the Ephemerate around. They're going to draw and discard. Oh, we have double Inside Out, so we could Inside Out their Sunscape Familiar to kill it. That's probably a good thing to do at the end of step, just to make their mana rough. They're going to Archaeomancer. Okay. Gets back the Ephemerate. Let's Inside Out the Familiar before they can actually pick up the Ephemerate and save the Familiar. Because they did play a land for turn. Okay, they pick up the Ephemerate. And we drew an Ash Barrens that we can cycle on our... Well, no. So the question is, if they have Snap in hand, we have Dispel for their 1 blue mana anyway, so we're just going to draw, cycle, island, play the island, Inside Out this thing. They have a counter. We can respond with the counter. Now they don't know that we have Dispel. They've seen the Muddle already. And save targets here. And then I'm just going to press Control and do it a lot of times. Fields. Okay. There we go. Now the stack's getting big. I'm just going to overkill him a little bit. Wedding Invitation this. And then pass the turn. Can't be blocked. 37. That's pretty fun. Yeah. Alright, we got him. So I'm looking at the sideboard here. The Infinite Life combo is not very useful. So I don't know if Devour Flesh is going to be needed. So we could consider taking that out completely. So then we would just be looking at more counterspells and Inside Out. So we want the Rite of Consumption, the Inside Out, so we can make sure we flip our creature. And then 2 Prohibits. That should be fine. They're not really going to attack us. I think I still want Mana Leak because that can counter something like the Muldrifter or Archaeomancer on the stack. So can Prohibit. So this hand has 2 pieces of the combo but no cantrips, so I'm going to mulligan. This hand has Daru Spiritualist, Muddle the mixture for Daru. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna actually put back the muddle, I think. I want to see what I can do with the rest of the setup cards. Our opponent plays an Obscura and grabs an island or a plane, so I grab an island. Okay, so let's just grab our idyllic beachfront. So we have two parts of the combo now. Our opponent could bring in something like Last Breath, I guess. They go top on their preordain, play a Chancery. That's a really good start for them. Beachfront, cast preordain. Don't want these lands right now. Bottom those. Find a muddle the mixture. So now we can play Nomads and Core with protection. Or we just play out the Spiritualist. Because if they tap out and have nothing, we could just Nomads and kill them. If we draw specifically the Inside Out. So maybe it's better to play the Daru Spiritualist this turn. We have the Dispel. Okay. Spiritualist, pass the turn. Alright, so I think I want to... So we don't care about the swamp anymore. We don't have any black cards. We have the Right of Consumption. They discarded Beachfront. 2 mana. Deep Analysis themselves. Plays an island. And a Modern Age. Okay, so I'm gonna cycle for an island. If I can find an Inside Out, they're dead right now. So I'd probably just cast Preordain first. Looking for Inside Out. Preordain. Didn't find it. Bottom of the land, top the Preordain. So now let's look again. Mana Leak Task Force. So don't need the Task Force right now. I'll take the Mana Leak, I guess. Land, pass and attack. So now they have blockers, and I'm going to need a way to get through. I guess I should have taken the Task Force. I don't know. We need more than one piece now. Kind of need a Lorien revealed, like a hardcast Lorien. They're going to tap, snap the thing. I will use my Mana Leak. Because they're looking to untap 2 lands so that they can actually cast maybe a Drifter or something. They negate. They untap 2 lands. Archaeomancer. Mole Drifter, Ephemerate. We're going to get buried right now if this is an Ephemerate. I think I probably just scooped to that. Oh my god. I guess we could still sneak through. Oh man, it was the next turn. If I had bottomed the Mana Leak, no, that wouldn't have worked out. Nomads. Spiritualist. Pass the turn. This is going to be very tough. I guess we just sit around until we can get to the position where we have to overwhelm them. They don't currently have a familiar in play, so they can cast 3 counterspells this turn. But we need a non-combat way to win, or the Wedding Invitation. Snap again. I guess I'll attempt to counter. Okay, they use 2 counters. I mean, we're just way too far behind. They get in for 2. Okay, I'm going to concede now. I think I'm going to trim 1 more Task Force, and then bring in Negate, then the Mana Leak, another Task Force. I only need, yeah. Okay, we would like to play first. I just had too much card advantage for me. Keep, I guess? Why am I keeping this? It says like just tons of lands. Although I regret. Okay. I was like, I see part of a combo. Let's pass the turn. So it didn't seem like they were on Last Breath, but we'll find out. They're going to preordain. There are a couple of times where I probably could have sequenced it a little bit better. And they went top bottom. We're going to grab our planes. Draw. Land. Let's see what's on top. Inside Out. We got rid of 3 lands. That's pretty good. Cast another Preordain. Went top bottom again, plays a Chancery. Powerful start again. Nomads, Island, Impulse again. So I think we have to take the Task Force. We could take the Ponder. We'll just take the combo piece. That's the turn. We'll play a Sunscape Familiar and a Modern Age. So I could kill the Familiar right now with the Inside Out. Gotta kill that. Ponder. Okay. That's pretty good. So we're going to keep the island and then attack for 1, and then just start slamming Lorien Revealeds to draw 3. If we can. So they're going to go draw, discard. They discard a Lorien. They're going to Archaeomancer pick up the Lorien. Gets a Drifter Ephemerate. Certainly not good. They're going to draw 6 cards. We're going to draw 3 cards. So do we want to play the Task Force out now? I don't think so. I think I just need to draw the cards. That's the turn. Now our opponent's at 10 cards in hand. So they're going to have to discard the hand size. Play Familiar. We're definitely going to get out-muscled here. Draw, discard. If they have a negate, they could just negate the Lorien. They discard Deep Analysis. Let's see if they flash it back. Plays a land. Passes the turn. Casting a Preordain. So we are free to cast the Lorien Revealed. Draw 3 cards. Play another Nomad, I guess. Pass the turn. So now I'm going to discard a Plains. We have lots of Nomads. Dealt to other creature you control. Okay. Revoke Existence, or Relics, I guess. There's another Familiar. So here we're dead to Snaplock. They evoke a Drifter. And are they going to flicker, snap? What are they going to do? Snaps the Drifter. I think I should just F6 here. So the way that we win this is by our opponent getting greedy. They know they're not dead this turn. We can't just plays an Archaeomancer to get back Ephemerate. So they can Ephemerate and snap, and they should just Drifter Ephemerate this turn. Might as well. Gets back snap. Plays an Obscura Storefront. Okay. We'll play a Spiritualist. Play another. I guess we play a Task Force. Land. Pass the turn. Now we certainly have blocks, but we're taking 4 in the air this turn, 6 in the air, 8 in the air the next turn. We have to find a way to get them, but I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, their Modern Age flips. They got back the Ephemerate. Gets in for 4. We go to 12. Now they can hardcast a Mole Drifter. We still have 9 cards in hand. We have 1 Dispel. They have 9 cards in hand. They also have Snap. They're going to tap for 3, evoke the Mole Drifter. I guess they snap the Drifter here. Should yield to these things. Okay, Drifter gets snapped. So if I were on the Familiar side, I would be looking for infinite snap combo and then just snap all the opponent's creatures and then just say that's it. Plays a Modern Age. Okay. Discards another land. 3 mana. They can hardcast a Drifter again. Okay, Drifter comes down. They used one of the snaps that we know about. They have Ephemerate in hand. No. Yeah, they still have Ephemerate in hand. Plays a land. 9 cards in hand. We draw the Swamp. Let's attack with some creatures. So I'm just gonna make these things bigger. They figured me out. Alright, we're super dead, unfortunately. But it's going to loot with the Modern Age. Discards another Revoke Existence. I guess they just brought in random stuff for the Faithful since they didn't feel like they needed the Faithfuls. Okay, they attack. We're going to go to 4. A Deep Analysis. Just trying to stock up their hand really crazy. They have Ephemerate in hand, so I need a lot. I need a lot. Plays an Archaeomancer. Okay. Gets back a Snap, so they have Snap and Ephemerate minimum. I guess I attempt to counter. They have a negate. Let's just inside out our creature to try to draw a counter, I guess. Because what's happening here is they're going to set up the infinite snap combo. Alright. We have lost. Familiars got me. We are pretty far from winning the game. Darn. Alright, see you in round 2. Here in round 2, we have Plains, Island, 3 Spiritualists, and an Impulse and a Spell. I guess this is keepable. What is our opponent up to? Forest. That's not good. Walls combo. Okay. Play Island. That's the turn. So I suppose we could make like 1,000 life and then they wouldn't be able to win. Okay. Land, play Spiritualist. That's the turn. Now they have 3 mana. There's the Axebane. We have a bunch of Dispels. Grab my island, play the island, pass the turn. No sense attacking. I don't think Dispels are going to matter here. Maybe I should have gotten the swamp. 4 mana. If we find an inside out, we can just inside out the Axebane, which could be useful. There's a Shield Wall Sentinel, and what are they going to get? What is in our sideboard? We get a Drift of Phantasms. Makes 2 mana. Plays a Ceruli. That's it. Let's Impulse. Okay, well, the Mixture is probably our best card here. Not happy about where I am, though. It's Island Cycling. With the Aquifer, pass the turn. Really need like a Brainstorm to get rid of, to fix our hand. Maybe this deck should be on Brainstorm over Ponder. We had a lot of situations where we needed to completely change the makeup of our hand, so that might have been better. We're just going to die. Let's see. Do we have any sideboard cards for this matchup? Should be on like Snuff Outs. Hydroblast maybe. Mana Leak Prohibit maybe. Inside Out, yeah. When it has 3 cards. Okay. I think I'm going to scoop. Begin sideboarding. So we want the inside outs for killing their stuff. We know the spells are terrible, so let's cut all those. Makes Mana Leak, Prohibit. Potentially Red Consumption could be good. Go to the power. Because they have a lot of blockers. So let's just cut 1 creature. Submit. Okay. I think the hard part about this deck is like actually making all your land drops. Find a Spiritualist and a Devour Flesh. Let's keep Land Ponder. We can cycle and upkeep. Island Ponder. We're looking for black and white lands. Well, I'll take the Lorien and then pass the turn. So I'm going to upkeep cycle for the white land. Maybe it should just be for the black. Island cycling. Aquifer. Play that. Oh. Misclicked. Preordain. Okay. So we have the infinite life combo if we have time to do it. Alright, top. So this turn we play the Aquifer. It's like multiple turns away. Jeez. Land. Grab the beachfront, Preordain, another Ash Barrens. Okay, bottom, top. They Winding Way. They hit lead, forest, drift. Winding Way again. They hit lead, Generous End, Cerulean, Pilgrim. Plays a Caretaker. Okay. I'm gonna turn off my upkeep stop. It's basic land cycling for plains. Play the plains. Play the Daru Spiritualist. Pass the turn. So they're like close to winning. I think I can make more infinite than they can though. That would just time them out. It's gonna pass. We're doing some stuff. Drift of Phantasms. Okay. Grabs a Guardian. Plays a Guardian. So they play the Pilgrim this turn. We have a Mana Leak that doesn't do anything. Play the Beachfront and Nomads and pass the turn. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They untap their creature for some reason. I wasn't attacking. If they somehow don't kill us this turn, we can transmute the Muddle for the Inside Out and kill them. If they present lethal, we can Devour Flesh for infinite damage. So this is +0/+2 for infinite life. Okay. Play this draw 2 cards creature. I know they have 6 mana. There's a Generous Ent. Did they already use their Quirion? I think they did. Okay. They get a food. Are we gonna sneak a win out of this? I think we could. Alright. Transmute. Oh, I forgot that doesn't work that way. So that's not actually gonna work. Because they have blockers. Whoops. Guess I'll take the Right of Consumption. That's the turn. We can block the Generous Ent with our Spiritualist because we can make it gigantic. Don't know any of the cards in their hand, I'm pretty sure. It's possible that the Caretaker didn't get played, I'm not really sure. But I think that we probably know 0 of the cards in their hand. Plays a Rebel Fort. Okay, 3 cards in hand. Draw 2 cards. Okay. They didn't use the Quirion yet, right? Nope. Okay. They untap their Axebane. So, I mean, this is a weird situation because they now are going to have a way to present infinite damage and draw, but I also can gain infinite life. So it's just like they're gonna have to play out their entire deck. They used the Quirion already. They have 1 mana, 2 mana. So that's not actually gonna go off this turn, I think. Okay. It costs 3 mana to untap it. I'm just trying to like have the possibility of drawing the Inside Out to win the game. 2 mana, gains 3 life. Okay. Probably should have countered the Galvanic. Yes. Inside Out. We even have a Mana Leak. Okay, let's make this bigger. They know we have the Right of Consumption in hand. They scoop it up. I don't know how we won that, but that was cool. So maybe Mana Leak is not as good as something else. We're gonna be on the draw. Is Fumes okay? Probably not. I don't know. I think we just run it back. Submit. That's pretty awesome to just randomly sneak a win there. So we're gonna be able to counter something on their turn 3. Is that fast enough? Maybe. I'll keep it. We also cycle for the swamp on turn 1. Play the swamp. We have all of our colors. Land, pass the turn. We're gonna grab the island now. Change of plans. 3 mana. Island. Land, pass the turn. So they have 4 mana now. We're gonna mana leak. Play a pilgrim. So let's grab our swamp land. Cast a preordain. Okay. We can top these, I guess. Pass the turn. We cast a Winding Way, finding Mirror Shell Crab. Their counterspell, huh? Leaf Collar, Shield Wall Sentinel. Has to lead the Stampede. Another crab. We draw our Spiritualist. Play that. Pass the turn. I think we want to counter the Leaf Collar? I'm not sure. They've got... Oh, it's going to be the Battlement. The Battlement we will counter. Plays a Caretaker. So that's mana neutral, because it adds a mana from the Guardian. We're going to counter the Battlement. They can discard the crab to counter the Prohibit. 1, 2, 3. They decide not to. 1 crab in the graveyard. Okay. So they have 1 unknown in hand. But they can kill us with this Alchemist. Plays a Leaf Collar. No attacks. Oh man. 1, 2. Then the Nomads. So I think what we're going to do is just present infinite life, and then I don't know if they're going to want to go infinite. So Shield Wall Sentinel. Okay. Grabs a Drift. So I think what I will do is cast Devour Flesh targeting myself, and then respond by doing the Cleric until I have like 5 minutes left, so just do it for like 10 minutes straight. Then there's no possible way for them to deal me lethal at that point, I would imagine. They would clearly time out tapping and tapping. But right now they have 1, 2, 3. So they can... Okay. Full control. Control. Devour Flesh, targeting myself. Alright, I'm just gonna do this for like 5 minutes, I guess. We'll see on the other side. So our opponent used their crab on our spell, so our Devour Flesh is countered. And we have a 100 and some odd creature. We can muddle. That doesn't do very much. So I guess later we're just gonna muddle. Now I'm gonna do it again. Control, Devour Flesh, targeting myself. Okay, now I'm just gonna click for the next billion minutes. So I will see you when I have, I guess, like 6 minutes on clock. See you there. Okay, I put a million billion triggers on the stack. Now I'm gonna do yield. See what happens. I think one of the cool things about this deck is if you can just set up the infinite life combo early, then you have enough time to just get the rest of it on, but like right now it's not. I mean, in paper we would just die here because they would have infinite damage, but the idea in this scenario is that we're both playing click intensive combos and our click is better than their click, and we broke the game. Oops. And the game broke. I specifically asked my friend that plays this combo if it was going to blow up the game, and the answer is apparently yes. Oh my god. All right. So I don't know if Don't know if Magic Online is going to recover from this. I'm not going to make you, well, I'll feel free to stick around to watch this explode. I'm good. So now it's recording me putting those triggers on the stack, and then they they crabbed it, right? He crabbed it, and then I let all that happen, and then it got to my turn. Yep. I just don't know what the upper limit is. So here we put the Devour Flesh on the stack again. Maybe I should have like put a bunch of triggers on the stack and then let them resolve, and then undid the auto yields and then did it again, let them resolve. Because it seems like it's not able to handle this. I don't know if the stack is going down or anything. I have literally no idea what's happening. Okay, that is working. I have no idea what's happening. So we're at this position where the stack I think is going down, but this isn't getting bigger. Magic Online is super broken. I'm gonna try yield through this turn. Can't do that. Man, I broke it. Not in a good way. Let's see if we can see the stack better. Nope. Can't type. I can't yield. So the only thing that I've learned from this experience is that there seems to be an upper limit, and I can't figure out what it is. Can't resolve these triggers. It's not letting me do anything. I wonder if I can concede the game. I can not concede the game. I cannot concede the game. Okay, I'm gonna try to concede the match. Concede? Did it work? Okay. I'm gonna try to restart Magic Online. So this is the state of Magic Online now that we have gotten the restart. It's so broken. We're gonna have to screenshot this and add that for a reimbursement request. And that might cancel the recording for right now. I'll have to pick this up later when I apparently time out. So see you in the next match. We're here in round 3 versus USP Dudes, who always plays Gardens. They are one of the first people to make the Gardens deck, which is cool. And probably gonna just do our best. Do our best. Submitted reimbursement for that previous match. They said they're 1-3. I'll take the okay, so one of us is fighting for 50 play points. Is this good enough? I think I have to mulligan. All right, so our opponent said that they are 1-3 and they don't feel like playing, so they're just gonna quit. So we're on to the next one. We're here in round 3, 4. It wasn't. We're just going to keep a medium hand. Our opponent seems to be on Jeskai. We're going to play Land Pass. Task Force costs 3 mana, Core costs 1. Jeskai it is. So let's cycle for the Beachfront. Go ahead and Ponder. Dispel is good. Alright, I think all of these are fine. Planes for the next turn. Nope. Play the Beachfront, pass turn. So, Inside Out plus Devour Flesh is 4 mana. We're still going to have to get a bunch more mana. We're drawing a Plains and then a Ponder. Opponent plays... We're going to invoke a Mulldrifter. Okay, so... We can play the Task Force, and they shouldn't be able to kill it, because it won't die to any damage-based removal this turn. Task Force. And then if they don't play tight, if they don't play creature, we can go core, inside out, attack, kill you on turn 4. Depends on what they have, obviously. There's a land. So they could have removal spell plus counter now, in which case I probably don't want to go for it. Cast a Murmuring Mystic. I think that the Devour Flesh combo is probably not going to work for us here. Swamp. Play the Swamp. I'm going to play my Nomads, and Devour Flesh them, and attack. 6, swing in. So now they need another creature, or they're dead, I guess. We have. So do you have a creature? We have Mana Leak for a creature if they like try to play a Muldrifter on the next turn. Otherwise, we're looking for a way to get the task force through. Okay. So they're going to hold up Counterspell plus removal. We're just going to ponder, try to develop our mana base. Okay. Spiritualist and an island. I could play the Spiritualist right now and have 2, and then the next turn I'll have, yeah, okay. So I play the Spiritualist, I have 2 attackers that I can flip the power and toughness from. Then the next turn I draw the island and I have double counter. So they're going to counter the Daru. I guess I counter back. We're going to swing for 2. So our creatures are currently invulnerable to red removal. Opponent needs to get a creature on the table. They went for Bolt on the end core, and we're just going to make it really tough, give it huge toughness, and then let that resolve. Okay. So we are not going to die to any damage-based removal now, because we can just shuffle the damage around. Going for Stonehorn Dignitary. Ah, that's not great for me. Island, Ponder. Guess I would rather have the Lorien revealed than anything else. Guess we're just gonna keep the Devour Flesh. I mean, we can make infinite life here. My friends, the people on Discord have informed me that I should not have. Let's just Devour Flesh now. Get rid of your Stonehorn. They were contemplating ephemerating Stonehorn in response. Okay. Stonehorn dies. They have an Ephemerate, so that's fine, I think. They would have to have 2 red lands here. Seems very unlikely. Because we have Counterspell for 1 removal spell. Okay. I think we win. Swing. No blocks, huh? Okay. Actually, I want to do this one. What are we at here? I should just yield to these things. Always yield, always yield, always yield. That way I know where I am. Okay. Is this going to yield? Always yield. 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Okay, that should be enough. Inside out. Here comes the noise. Bring the pain. Boom. All right. So, Dispel obviously is good. Clearly we need the right of consumption. I'm going to cut one of the task forces. I don't know if the Mana Leak... Devour Flesh is okay. So I'm going to cut one of those though. Bring in another Mana Leak. Or I'm thinking Hydroblasts are probably good, because they're going to be bringing in a lot of Pyros. Let's just cut the Mana Leaks here. Just be all one mana interaction. Dispel, Hydroblast. Right, a consumption. Cut one Devour Flesh and bring an Inside Out in. Submit. Okay, so can we keep this hand? No, we don't need blue. Mulligan. This hand has a blue, has a Lorien, has 1 Nomads, so that means the Dizzy spell is not required anymore. So I guess we're okay. Put back the Dizzy spell. We have the Spiritualist. Land, pass the turn. We have to cycle for the blue-white land off the Lorien. We're hoping to get the Dark Spiritualist out before they have a counterspell open. Plays an island. Cycle. Grab the beachfront. Okay. Play the beachfront, pass the turn. We play a Rustvale Bridge. There's an Augur of Bolus. I think I'm gonna grab a Plains. And then draw. And then play out my Spiritualist and my Nomads. So then I would have infinite blocks. Then I'll try to muddle for the Wedding Invitation, I guess. They reveal a counterspell. We're gonna go Nomads. Play this Spiritualist. Pass the turn. They Cleansing Wildfire. So they don't currently have a counterspell available. They grab another island. Let's see if they attack. We have a Dispel. Let's attack with everything. What? Okay. Make this gigantic. Can't believe we're gonna win here. You clearly blocked the wrong creature, my friend. Unfortunate. That's 11. I'm yielding to the trigger, so this way I don't accidentally put too many on the stack and blow up the application. 18. Let's put a lot on the stack. 24. Okay, one more. That should be good. Inside out. And then they counter. And we counter back. And then they lose. Cool. Donk. Weird. We win the game on round 5. Okay, we're in round 5 versus Sorceress Queen, who is a known infect player. I'm gonna keep this. We have an island, or like a blue land that we have a mana leak. We can hold up Impulse on after our turn 2. Play this, pass the turn. We're looking for ways to, okay, they're on red. Okay, that's slightly different. So Infinite Life would probably win, I guess. Plains, pass the turn. Too many black lands now. They play a land. They could also be on Blitz. I would kind of expect that. They are on Blitz. Morphos, okay. I really want to counter Kiln Fiend on a Blitz or a Festival Crasher. Then I think I'm gonna Ponder, see if I can get a Devour Flesh. Ponder. So the Nomads and Core I do want, but the rest of it I don't. I think I'm just gonna take the Lorien Revealed. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the Lorien, I should have taken the Ash Baron, so I'm just gonna get this Island, Preordain. Still looking for, okay, we have Nomads. Dispel is maybe okay. That's the turn. Kiln Fiend, okay. Problems? -3, -0. That doesn't really do very much. We need a Cleric. They bolt our face. Bad news. I'm gonna lead on Impulse. Nothing? Okay. Preordain. Play the Nomads, and then I guess I'm gonna try to counter a Battle Rage. Well, we do have a lot of Hydroblasts, so that'll be good. Plays a Synthesizer, it's kind of a surprise. Revealing a Synthesizer. Nice little cantrip there. Plays another Synthesizer. Okay. Revealing a Lava Dart. Alright. Okay, you got me. GG. We can just lava dart you, lava dart this, lava dart me. It's pretty much over. We're bringing the hydros. What does this do? No. So I want to upgrade some stuff. I think Hydroblast and Prohibit probably where we want to be. I'm gonna cut the Dizzy spell. I guess Strands is decent. Let's just go down to a little bit of the combo and submit. Try to live a long time and then eventually maybe win. Okay. We would like to play first. This is really close. I'm going to mulligan. And no lands, mulligan. And pretty much nothing again. That's bad. I guess I'm keeping here, putting back these 2 cards. Which put back 3 cards. Strands. Lanes passed. We're going to island cycle for the black land. Play it. Pass the turn. I think I probably want to save my Ash Barrens for like Ponder maybe? Maybe it's not necessary. They're going to play a Festival Crasher. That's the turn. Preordain looking for a Hydroblast. There's the Ponder. Let's top both of these. Pass the turn. If they play another creature, we just probably Devour Flesh now. Let's get rid of the thing that has the most power. Okay. So we're drawing a Lorien. We're going to go Ponder into Shuffle. Looking for Hydroblast. Hoping they tap out and or something. They find a land that they can't use. Okay. They have a 2/3. They're going to bolt us, so we're definitely looking for Hydroblast here. Ponder. I guess I'll take Strands. That's the turn. I'm taking the Strands, then I have the Spiritualist, and the Muddle underneath that. So after I draw the Spiritualist, I can just cycle for an island. So they go Manamorphose into Reckless Impulse, play a land, play Swift Spear, attack. Let's see if they Lava Dart too. Cast the Lava Dart. We're going to go Prismatic Strands. So we're saving ourselves a lot of damage. 5, 6, 7 damage. High chance. Don't really want the muddle right now, I don't think. Cycle. I'm going to grab my dual land. I'm not doing anything else with it. Pass the turn. Hello. They're going to Lava Dart face. How's it going? They're taking this Lava Dart and throwing it at me. Lava Dart. I'm getting attacked by these 2 little Swift Spears. I think I have to not use the Strands this turn unless I'm going to die. But we really need a bunch of stuff to be able to win here. So let's just Strands now. It's the turn. Okay. Now we have Devour Flesh. So if we can draw our Nomad, then we can make infinite life. That would be nice, right?
Hey, that would be really nice.
They're sending 3 at my face. Can't really do anything about it. So we get a 9. I'm going to take another 4. We have to rip the Nomad. Okay, no blocks, I guess. Come on, top decks. That's what I like to say. Come on, top decks. Muddle the Mixture. What does that get me? Nothing really. We can muddle and grab an Impulse. That's the turn. Hope we're not. Hope we don't get a. Hope we don't lose at this turn.
No.
They have 2 cards in hand. I'm at 5 life. We need for them to not be able to win this turn. We play a Festival Crasher. Attacks for 2. Okay. We're going to go to 3 life. Lava Dart kills me. Lava Dart super kills me. Okay, GG. GG. I mean, we could... Yeah, there's no way for us to win here. So in the end, we really went 1 and 3. I think that the issue here is that the deck is a little bit slow. But it is pretty cool. We got to punk some people out with the flip. I mean, obviously the Devour Flesh is pretty cool. It's somewhat well positioned, I guess, but we met matches where it just didn't come together. Thank you again to Ethan for setting this up. Really appreciate it. If you are interested, check out the Patreon as well. Remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment what you thought, and we'll see you in the next video.